love jelly beans.
Damn.
Look, what you talking about, bro? Like you clearly saw the countdown going. So this
Yeah,
is
church
the
music.
Wednesday edition of the Horsemen Halftime Show. It's not quite halftime of the game tonight, but we figured since NBA games start so late anyway at this point, we want to jump right in. So I was told that I needed to make a call to action before I gave everybody a chance to introduce themselves. Of course, it's your boy LP. I was told that please hit the like button and comment. That helps people know that we are live. So this is the first time I've ever said that. So if you're joining us today, you've joined us before, do us a favor, hit the like button and add a comment. Let people know that you enjoy this content. So I'm gonna go around. JC, please introduce yourself, sir.
Horseman JC here. Y'all know
We can barely hear you. You sound atrocious.
Horseman JC
I'm
here.
kicking you out. You got about a minute to get that audio together.
Horseman JC, can you hear
Bro,
me?
you sound like you're in a wind tunnel. We can't even hear you, bro. Bro, we cannot even hear you at all. All right, look, local big homie.
Headphones,
let me hear you,
JC,
bro.
headphones.
I don't have.
Go ahead, local big homie. Go ahead.
All right, man. What's going on? I'm back for another episode. Local big homie.
My dog.
We gonna talk ball. I gotta defend my boy Kevin Durant right now. Well,
Don't worry. You know, this is our student sports analyst to come back to get his roasting. He deserves it. Doc, go ahead, please.
Doc G back for the second time. Here to talk some trash about Dylan
Doc
Brooks.
sound a little better this time too. He learned from the last time, lighting a little better also.
Hey, you gotta learn on the fly. You gotta get better, gotta improve your craft.
Of course. All right, Jimmy Dean sausage. What's going on, bro?
That's right. I changed my name to Jimmy Dean because I've been handing out a lot of meat lately.
Oh, I'm not. I knew it. This is a sports show.
I'm gonna say that for the podcast. Nah, it's Doug P, man. I'm here ready to talk some sports, man. Let's get it.
All right, D White with the best setup in the building right now. Please introduce yourself, brother.
D White back for the second time. Once again, appreciate y'all having me on, man.
No doubt. D White gonna be a regular. We gonna get him a shirt too. We gonna go ahead and lace him up, get him taken care of.
Appreciate you.
He gonna be him and B-Roll gonna be regulars for sure. Like, you know, obviously we got Doc, we got local big homie, etc. All of us, but D White, we gonna bring him into the fold. So all right, so let's talk through a few things real quick on what we got on the docket today. We gonna jump right in. So for today, we got next up for Dylan Brooks. What do we expect for that brother? We got Lakers up 1-0. We got Are the Suns cooked? We gonna turn the floor over to local big homie when we had that conversation. Houston Harden, is he back? They playing right now. And then I want to talk through Heat culture. So the first conversation I want to have was just, and I'll throw it to anybody who want to get started. Is Dylan Brooks going to China? Is he going to be playing in Indonesia? Is a team going to pick him up? Is he that bad of a culture guy to where they made an announcement that under no circumstance will he be back with the team? Anybody thoughts?
I think it's different. A lot of reports they said was coming out from, they tried to blame the Lakers series on him, which that's kind of fucked up if that's the case. He's not the reason why they lost. I mean, he did play a little bit of a part, but he ain't the reason. I think it's probably just a whole bunch of stuff that's inside the organization that we don't know about. They did offer him multiple times contract extension, and he turned every single one of them down, I guess, because he felt like he was better than what they felt like he was. And I think they just got tired of all of the antics and everything. But I'm sure like Orlando or I don't know, Houston. I heard Houston was in the fold for picking him up. Somebody will pick him up just because he a 3-and-D guy.
Yeah.
I don't think bro make it in Houston. Who else? What y'all think? What y'all think about?
I don't think he make it in Houston either, but I don't want that.
I was just gonna say, can y'all hear me now?
Now you sound like a human. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, this guy's still a world-class athlete. You know, when it comes to he was in the NBA when Ja was out. He was averaging 15 points. He always played his role. His mouth just got him in trouble. So if somebody's gonna pick him up, let the summer go by. Let him be out at Mexico. They say they had they saw him out in Mexico with some girl. So let him take the summer off, and he'll figure it out. And the teams surrounding. I think he's gonna stay in the West. But somebody will pick him up.
Okay.
Yeah, I say Go ahead. What you about to say, LP?
Oh, go ahead.
Now I say somebody gonna pick bro up. He wrote a check that he couldn't cash that last series, and he just played bad. He's entitled to a bad series, man. And the talking I think he learned his lesson about the talking. Somebody's gonna pick him up. He's a good defender. He's not a great defender yet. He's a good defender. He can hit threes, man. I'm tired of people saying he can't shoot. He can't do that, man. The man can't shoot. He wouldn't be in the NBA if he couldn't shoot. Like, he wouldn't be in the NBA because he don't really got nothing else to offer. He ain't athletic or nothing like that. So, somebody going to pick him up, and he going to be a good glue guy. He's a glue guy. Like, he's a glue guy. He thinks he's more than a glue guy, but he'll be humble. He'll be humble real quick.
Now, and Phil, we picking up a little static on yours, so reconnect those headphones, or you gonna get X'd out too. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. So,
let me take mine out.
So here's a question then that I got.
Steve Harvey up here.
should LeBron pick him up like Kobe picked up Matt Barnes for a run?
Absolutely
no,
not.
Austin Reeves is a cheaper option.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say, Doc?
Austin Reeves is the cheaper option, so absolutely not. I don't think Bron gonna make that move. But going off what Phil said, I think Dylan thinks he's a better player than what he actually is, and I think that's the biggest issue that he has right now. I think there was a report out that said he wanted more of a role in the offense. He didn't want to just be a 3-and-D guy, so it seemed like he wanted to be that Desmond Bane piece, and he's not as good as Desmond Bane. And it seems like they had to make their decision. Unlike the Thunder, I think they made the right decision. Build around Ja, Desmond, and Triple J. Yeah. And Dylan, he gonna have to find it elsewhere.
This is not a Thunder situation, though. I understand the comparison, but this ain't no Thunder situation.
No. They know we're close, but I mean, that's their 3. As of that's what the Thunder did. The Thunder had to go from 4 to 3. They chose Ibaka over Harden. That was the wrong decision. So I think this is kind of in the same light.
That's just so crazy.
All right, what you think, local big homie? And I wanted to say, Dylan Brooks' arms are way too short to be an NBA player. But let's go.
Bring him to Dallas. We need him. We'll take whatever we can get. I like
Dallas y'all aren't winning nothing, bro.
Kyrie goes Dallas.
Man, y'all need to pick me up.
We need a bully.
Y'all need to get D White and Jimmy D's sausage on Dallas before y'all do anything good. Now, I really thought about this last night. I was like, why doesn't Bron just go ahead and pick up Dylan Brooks? And JC looks like a backup dancer in a Destiny's Child soldier.
Oh man,
my soldier ad, cuz.
Why wouldn't Bron do that? I mean, what's his purpose of not trying to pick up the villain on the other team?
Bron don't need him.
Okay, I mean, why you say that?
But come on, I just don't like how it's always LeBron should go get him. Like, this isn't one of those. Lakers don't need him. They got Vanderbilt. They got AD. What do they need a Dylan Brooks for?
But I don't know if you can re-sign all of those guys at the end of this year. They've made enough money to where you may not be able to re-sign them. So you could get him bargain basement at this point. Why not?
And then there's a couple other, like, you got to think about OG Anunoby. There's other people that's going to be out there going after him. I like him. Maybe send him over there to L.A.
I like OG.
I think LA actually trying to get OG, honestly.
Everyone should be trying to get OG though. Like, y'all tripping. Like, he's probably one of the best guys who's still out there in free agency for this year.
I think Masai wanted like 3 first-round picks at the deadline for him.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay, here's a question: Mikal Bridges or OG?
Mikal Bridges.
I'll
take Mikal Bridges, and you can get him for the low.
Yeah,
I've been on Mikal since Nova.
I don't think. Well, after Mikal have a season like he did, a full season like he did the half season, he ain't gonna be able to get picked for the low. He gonna start talking like some, not Supermax, but he gonna be getting some money because what he showed that first, or what he played 27 games, 30 games with Brooklyn, and he averaged 27.
Yeah.
He about to be one of them ones. So I don't think you'd be able to just really get him for the low if he has a whole season like that. But if I had to choose, I'm definitely going for Mikal Bridges. I mean, he played defense. He can do more than just shoot the 3 ball. Like, he can create his own shot. He can shoot the mid. He get to the cup. He knock down free throws. Like, he can facilitate a little bit. Like he's showing the whole game, and like Doc said, like I was a fan of his at Nova too.
Yeah,
but now you really able to see like his bag. Like he really got a bag that people didn't really get to see unless they watched the games where D-Book and CP was out.
No doubt.
Hey, my fault. I didn't know we was talking about Mikal Bridges. I'm thinking about the other Bridges. What's my man name? That's out the league.
Oh, Miles
Bridges. That's why I was saying for the low.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Miles Bridges is a criminal. He's not coming back to the league.
He's sipping syrup.
He needs to be in Serbia beating up people, not in America. What are you
talking about?
That's not the American way.
Charlotte said they bringing him back. He's suspended for like 20 more
when
games.
he's sipping syrup or some shit.
It's like first 12 games or something. He got time served.
They said D. White reads sex novels on his OnlyFans.
No facts.
He said facts.
Who the hell said Dame needs Dylan Brooks? Hell,
all right. Next on the docket, fellas, we got Lakers up 1-0. So I want to play a quick video real quick, and it's about a minute because I just want to show the last minute of the game, how that kind of went down. We'll react after it's done.
Curry got him dancing. Well, they wanted to switch. They wanted to get Russell on him, and they got it. Reset. Curry. Down it goes again. We are tied at 112. 14-0 run. Russell guarded by Wiggins. Tough shot. Big bucket for D'Angelo Russell. But just like the first quarter, Curry's gone on a flurry with Vanderbilt out of the game. This is the matchup he wants. Curry blocked by Davis. LeBron pushes. James drives. He's fouled. Harden hand wants Vanderbilt back on the floor as James misses the first free throw. LeBron with 22. 1 out of 2 at the line. 3-point game. Clock. The Warriors are going to have plenty of time. You need to go get a shot. James not leaving himself a lot of time. For 3. No. Curry with a rebound. Shot clock is off. Warriors down 3. Curry double team. Jordan Poole lets it fly. No. Long rebound to Schroeder. Clock ticks. And
all right. The question of the day: was Jordan Poole wrong for taking that shot?
Nah, bro.
Why you say that?
Nah.
That's how they system set up. He was open, and that's what he do. He was 6 for 10, right? He's shooting 60% for the game. Nah, bro, he ain't wrong for it. Could he have stepped in?
Man. He did a bit more lift, and it was a jumper. Tie game. No. It's not like he was off by a line. I can see if he airballed it or if he bricked it off the backboard. He just missed it short. He was tired. He could have took a step forward, obviously, but you don't know. I mean, Vanderbilt's there. He could have came and blocked it. But, I mean, the only thing I see, when they doubled Steph, it was like 13, 14 seconds left. They should have called a timeout right there. That would be that. I think that's where the mistake was.
That's what I was going to say. You absolutely let him play. Steph don't get his look, right? Because obviously, if Steph get the ball, you want to play it out. Steph going to find a rhythm shot. As soon as he crossed half court, he within range. I mean, really, he within range when he on the court. But once he had to get rid of the ball, that's when the timeout should have been called so you could design a play to get Steph open. But Jordan Poole's shot was a good shot. That's shots that he take on the regular. He's been taking shots like that since he's been with the Warriors. So,
but has he been taking them in high leverage situations like right now?
He's hit a couple. I mean, playoffs. I mean, playoffs. No, because obviously,
man, he getting 140 M's. He got to put him up.
He got to put him up though. I mean, he's I would say they third. You could argue second because Clay ain't really the same, but he definitely the third scoring option. I mean, he get a look. You gotta let him pull that thing. I mean,
just like they gave Wiggins the look in Sacramento.
Facts.
Yeah. Local big homie JC, what y'all think?
Shit, like what D.Y. said. Shit, if it was Clay or Steph that took that shot, nobody and bricked it like he did, nobody would have batted an eye. I was just like, damn, I wish he would have made it. If they would have made it, all three of them would have been the hero. So they just wanted to see Steph or Clay take that shot. I mean, he was wide open. He could have stepped in like Phil said, but it is what it is. He's the Golden State Warriors. You've seen what LeBron told his team the day before. We got to guard these guys Like when they step on the court, everybody, like everybody they got on the court, just pick up a man. So yeah, man.
No facts.
Now, what do y'all think? What do the local big homie? I'm coming to you first. What do the Warriors need to do? Because me watching the game, I felt like the Lakers were just a bigger team.
Yep.
I don't know what, I don't have all the basketball knowledge, analytics, etc. I don't know if they can do anything around the rim because the Lakers are just too big. But what do you think?
I mean, I don't think that they have a roster to even really combat what the Lakers are gonna put out on the floor because they're so much bigger. Then, like you said, they look bigger, but every time you put up a shot against the Lakers, it's getting rejected, it's getting altered. Like they're such a long team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, they just gonna have to kill them with they shooting, and that's what Golden State been doing. So if anybody's capable of doing it, it's Golden State. Do I think it'll get done? I don't know, man. I can't even lie to you. I don't know.
Let me tell you what I think, man. The defensive scheme that the Lakers were running for the first 3 quarters in about 2 minutes is incredible. They sagging off Draymond. They sagging off Kevin Looney. Hey, you gonna beat us? But if you gonna beat us, y'all gonna have to make they made 21 threes and lost.
21.
That's never happened before. They had 3 people to make 6 3-pointers in a game.
The charge.
So Jared Vanderbilt chasing Steph Curry around. People think that's nothing. That's everything. Jared Vanderbilt has the foot mobility to hang with Steph, and he has the length to recover. Steph thought he got by Vanderbilt one time. He came back and blocked it. Like, Vanderbilt is hungry. And I heard he asked for the assignment before the series started. I want Steph. I like that, man. I like that. I like the plan that they got for him.
So I think I see doing the chat. I think Lakers in 6-2.
Are we getting that same AD? That's the question, though.
That's what I'm about to ask.
Hey, hold on,
That's what
Phil.
I'm
I
about to
might.
ask.
I think that's yours again. We might.
I got
mute you.
Man had 30 and
that's
23.
one. AD's one. And then can Jared Vanderbilt chase around Steph for 7 or for however many games he got to do it? I mean, Sacramento was able to put Fox, Mitchell, and then they brought in T. Davis to try to chase around Steph because one person couldn't do it, and they still couldn't stop him from scoring 50 in Game 7. But they got to stop fouling. Simple as that. Like, it was a lot of cheap fouls that they gave up once the Lakers got in the bonus, and they was just, being able to shoot free throws. But I'm with what KC said in the chat. Draymond Looney can't be on the floor again, just like Kerr did kind of in that first series. Jermichael Green can play more. I don't know what's going on with Jonathan Kuminga. If so, they lost.
Man.
I mean, but at this point in time, you might as well just small compared to the Lakers. Jonathan Kuminga, he could play defense. He athletic enough. He can get you a board and he can get you a bucket. He can get you a little bucket too. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a consistent bucket, but he can get you something. But at this point in time, you're gonna have to reach out and start playing people that you ain't really accustomed to. Like you playing against, like the Lakers probably got one of the, as far as wingspan, height, they probably got one of the longest teams in the league. You're not gonna be able to win. You're not gonna be able to win just having Steph hoist up. You gotta pray for Steph to go for 50 every night to be able to have a chance to win, or pray for 21 threes again. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean, game one was the one for them to steal. I mean, they coming off that Game 7. Lakers had the rest.
Yeah.
Bron looked old out there, though, man. I don't know if y'all want to talk about it.
Bron looked old. I've been saying that for
but he really looked old.
Yeah, facts. Since the playoffs started, he been looking real old.
He looked tired. I don't know if that foot bothering. I don't know what it is.
Nah, it's being almost a grandfather because Bronny out there doing something strange. So that's what's got him messed up.
Wild,
he worried about being a grandfather before Bronny go to school. So that's the concern. All right.
Hey, he picked his spots well, though. I will say that he picked his spots well.
Yeah.
Got a bucket when he had to get one. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if they get that AD every night, then
it's raps.
I mean, that's cash.
If they get that AD every night, they win the chip. But
I don't think that's gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
30 and 20
without being touched. Without being touched, because he's gonna have to battle. They ain't gonna let him do that shit every night. He gonna have to battle.
I think they said Memphis, like he would drop 30, then he dropped like in the teens. Like he would just flip flop. One game you get a good one, one game you get a bad one. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I think against this Warriors team, though, he can do this every game because your options are Jermichael Green, Kevin Looney, and Draymond Green. playing Kuminga ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that. Moody can't do nothing with that. They got another rookie guy. I can't think of his name. None of them can do anything with AD. Not at least on the Warriors. The Nuggets.
I don't think nobody can do nothing with AD. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, not in this
AD.
series. Not in this series.
AD stop AD.
All right, next topic that we got.
Real quick, shout out to D-Lo. Shout out D-Lo. That boy been coming in clutch at the end of these close games. Real talk.
Definitely been hoping.
Hey, it's a revenge series for D-Lo.
All right, so we gonna put little big homie back on the we just gonna give him a minute. So just so y'all, for those of you who are new to us, we work with some students at TSU. One of them, he's actually pretty solid at being a sports analyst. So I'm gonna cut him some bail. But he made one of the worst predictions ever in the history of predictions on the podcast. He said that the Suns were running through the West. Defend yourself.
All right, man. Okay, so 2 games in, I'm disappointed. Phoenix shooting 6 for 31 this last game from the 3 has got to improve. But I mean, some games you get away with stuff like that the other team is shooting just as poorly, if not, more poorly. They just couldn't catch a break. That's Denver. Now going back to Phoenix, if they come out 2-2, we got us a series. We got us a series if they come out 2-2. Because they going to go back and forth and they going to go to 7. And I'm still going to take Phoenix to 7. But, I mean, it's Kevin Durant, bro. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep rocking with KD until I can't no more. This is Kevin Durant. Nobody's stopping.
Does anyone have a rebuttal for this young man? Because this is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Who playing point guard?
That's not going to cut it. Nobody cares about
Who
CP3.
playing point guard?
People already, we weren't worried about CP3. CP3 is trash. So they can keep him on the bench, on the sideline. He does this every year.
I mean, he does, but that was the point, man. I don't think they can get it done with just KD and Book unless Ayton step up.
Yeah,
but,
Ayton does.
It seemed like Ayton don't want to do that. It seemed like he done. I don't think Ayton even liked them boys, so he might be trying to tank the series for all I know. But y'all saw Jokic and his daughter.
Yeah.
He said he's going for it.
I don't think that. Carl, you did a terrible job of defending your position. But I think
damn, man.
To KC's point, he just said in the chat, and I was going to say this. I think CP3 getting hurt might unlock some things for them. I think they were deferring too much to the 3 people. I think it just needs to be Book and KD, and then let Cameron Payne come in and just create some chaos. I think they were trying to treat CP3. We talked about Braun looking old. CP3 look old, bro. He needs to start eating beef again. That vegan ain't working for him. He's still getting soft tissue issues. He said, man, I was getting hurt, so I went to vegan. I lost all this weight. Bro, you've been hurt more ever since you've been eating plants. Go back to eating McDonald's, bro. What are you doing?
He on an Arian Foster diet.
If he want to win a ring, he needs to go back to McDonald's, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, he ain't going. He ain't winning the ring. I think he just cursed.
You
CP,
think so?
I think CP cursed. I think his best chance was winning the ring with the Rockets.
When they were up on Golden State.
That was his best chance.
And he blew that one too.
He blew that. Milwaukee, I didn't think Phoenix had a chance at all. CP looked old in that finals series. He looked very old. That's when he started looking old. That's when he should have considered retirement. Once you couldn't get that ring, having KD, but I also think that losing Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson is really starting to show how bad it hurts Phoenix. Because you ain't got nobody else. Campaign to get you a solid 8.
Why they don't play TJ Warren?
That's what I want.
That's nah, bro. I think
the bubble, TJ Warren looked like
balling.
He's still
Jordan
in Phoenix.
Yeah, he's still in Phoenix. He's still in Phoenix.
He's still in
93.
It's like, but the
That's
man
crazy.
can go off
For 50.
25.
He can go for 50.
Like, come on now, you got to give him some burn, or at least put him in the corner and let him shoot some threes.
I
That's
agree.
the best bet.
Something, dog.
I agree.
Bro.
I agree. All right. So next thing we got is Houston Harden back? What's the score of the game right now?
42-50
Boston.
Okay, so the game not out of reach, but I want to play this quick video because ESPN was clowning before the game. Then Harden came out.
Harden, for as gaudy as the numbers might be, he's probably going to get dissected, we'll say, defensively, right? In fact, what have you seen in the last few years that leads you to believe that James Harden for Dallas like belly laugh back the clock to a point where Harden could lead the Sixers through this series without Embiid?
What I really resent is like the genuine mirth.
Genuine,
right?
Yeah, that's all. Oh, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next?
I won't lie. That looked a lot like Houston Harden. It looked a lot like Houston Harden.
It did.
I like how he was silent about it too.
It looked.
Like,
I mean, is he? Maybe his hamstring is back. Maybe it was because Embiid was out. Is Houston Harden back? Can they get past Boston?
Yes. I don't think so.
I ain't gonna say all that.
I don't think he's back either. I mean, like, okay, all scores, they can always turn the clock back. But, like, do I think that he can do that on a consistent basis? No. I just can't see James Harden doing that against Boston on a consistent basis. I don't think they get past Boston either. It probably goes 7, but I'm still leaning towards Boston at 6.
I just don't believe in Philly at all with Doc Rivers being the coach. That's just one. The two.
What Doc do to you?
I mean, just Doc ain't really just.
He done blew too many leads.
He blew too many leads. He don't like changing his game plan and nothing like that. The only time he changed his game plan, they won a chip. Ever since then, with the Clippers, he done blew 3-1 leads to a trash-ass Rockets team that shouldn't have won. I mean, he's done it consistently. But Harden, I think Harden brought up a good point after he had 45, and he said that, Harden going to get buckets in Houston, they saying he'll never win a chip like that. Well, Harden goes and he start getting 20 and 12, 20 and 15, 25 and 15, and they saying he ain't doing enough. And it's kind of like what you expect. Like Harden can go and get it. Harden is still one of the best scorers to ever play this game. I think it's just the fact that he has Joel Embiid, the MVP. He's going to do a lot more deferring than he would like as he was in Houston. He was the man in Houston. Last night, or game 1, was that Monday, he had to be the man. So therefore, you saw Houston Harden. But if he doesn't have to be the man, he's more so going to play that point guard role and play that secondary scorer type thing. So I think it's still there. But as long as Embiid is on that court, I don't think you really just going to see a Houston Harden.
Yeah, and Embiid playing tonight, kind of clogging the middle a little bit. Also MVP, so I think he wanted to play after he got that award announced. But he don't look 100% at all. I mean, I watched a little bit of the first quarter. He kind of lumbering around. Now, granted, he don't have his conditioning, but he don't look like Embiid before he got hurt at all. So I don't know why they decided to rush him, but we'll see what happens with that series there. And the last thing that we got before we get out of here tonight is really around the Heat. And is Heat culture real? Is that a real thing? Because I read this stat that said that there's like 3 coaches that it's called like wins over expectations. And number 1 was like Pop. Number 2 was like Phil Jackson. And then number 3 was like Spo. Like in the history of like NBA, like, are they really not supposed to be winning the games that they win? Or is their roster not that good? Is it all based on Udonis Haslem yelling at people like that?
Pat Riley, bro.
What'd you say?
Pat Riley.
So so you think he start? Yeah, and you always
he
see
doing
Alonzo
something?
Mourning at the games too.
Alonzo Mourning?
Yeah, he's always at the games with Pat Riley.
Man, Pat Riley gonna sit his ass over there in the 100 section. Them boys get in the arena. He give them some special water. I don't know what that nigga don't say nothing. Like he don't say but 2 sentences like a day. So like they just, I don't know. He got them like on some mob stuff. Like him and Jimmy Butler. He called Jimmy Butler to the office before every game. Like, hey man, I'm gonna need you tonight. He gonna sit you. That's what I'm saying. Like Pat is on some like, I don't know. He's like a mysterious like everything that he touches it wins. Like for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I think the Heat are one of those teams that you never want to play in the playoffs because they're going to be a difficult out. They don't get swept. They're not losing in gentleman's sweep. You're going to play 5, 6, 7 games with them to get out. And I that happened to Boston last year. I think a part of Boston, as they crept through the playoff, they had to play that Heat series for 7 games, and Jimmy Butler almost won the series.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's just something
Jimmy
about
tough,
that
man.
culture.
Jimmy
that
coming
body
back for
fat
40.
thing that you have to keep. Like, you can't be over like a certain body fat. Like, it's a bunch of nonsense that in Miami.
They got a bunch of guys.
I think it's that, and they always keep dogs on their team. Like people that just want to go out and hustle and win. And in the playoffs, that's what wins. Because the threes ain't gonna fall. You ain't gonna get the same calls. But they just gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep hustling,
and they keep shooters.
That's all Jimmy do. Jimmy just out there hustling.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry out there. I don't know. I think it's his leg or something messed up, but he just out there hustling, doing what he got to do. They got 2 winners on the team. They got 2 people that know what it takes to get done, and they dogs.
Kyle Lowry's starting to look old too, though. If I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah,
he's starting to like some of those, charges that he would take. Some of the defensive side of the ball, especially. He wasn't a great defender, but he was always one of those guys you could count on, like a charge or a steal. That's not happening as much.
The hustle stats,
I think he just slowed down quite a bit, and it's tough to see some of those guys that from the 2000s up until now, they were the man. Now they gotta chase Ja Morant around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's hard to do. They gotta chase Brunson around. Brunson killing in New York, bro. Like he looked crazy.
Hooping, man.
No, he definitely hooping.
That contract a discount now, man.
It really is.
Yeah,
it really is. All right, so I want to go around before we drop today. I want to make a prediction. We'll do a prediction for every series. Since we had local big homie on tonight, the first prediction will be: do the Suns make this a series, or is it over?
Phoenix is 6.
That's
Well, I'll go 7. I'll go 7 since they down 2-0 right now.
So you think they win 4 of the next 5?
I'm gonna ride every next time. You said what?
You think they win 4 of the next 5 games?
I think that they win the next 2 at home.
Okay. All right. Who want to come up next?
I'll come up next.
Okay, what you think? Does Phoenix make this a series? This is our Phoenix prediction.
They win game 3. Nuggets win game 4 and 5. Nuggets at 5.
Damn.
that's exactly what I was going to say. I'll give KD 1 game.
Just 1 game?
I'll give him 1 game. I'll give him 1 game.
Y'all being tough on KD. What you think, D White?
I'm a
Denver cold.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with local big homie. I'm gonna say Phoenix in 7 because I think Denver is gonna find a way to fuck this up.
You think so?
They usually find a way to mess this up. Sometimes it may be out of their control, like injuries, but I think they're gonna find a way to mess this up. I think CP being out is, to KC point, is gonna be a blessing in disguise. And KD and Book gonna figure it out. Aiden is, I'm sure KD is probably cussing Aiden out. He's gonna figure it out, and I think they're gonna get the ball rolling. I think Phoenix gonna win this up.
Hey, when they do it, we're gonna come back and we're gonna put everybody else on the panel. They gotta explain why.
I think to me, there's not enough depth on Phoenix to beat Denver. I think they're better players. Book and KD should be able to carry this team, even without CP3. But you can't win in the playoffs playing 6 players. I mean, they're literally going 6 deep against a team that play 10. I mean, Denver is going 10 deep on their bench.
Yeah.
So I just can't. They gonna run them off the court.
The crazy thing to me is that Jamal Murray is really just the one that's killing them. Like Jokic, we know what Jokic is gonna do, but Jamal Murray, it started
Jamal played like trash last game.
No, Jokic just put up.
Maybe it's Caldwell Pope is hooping.
Yeah,
I mean, like Jamal. I think Jamal.
Michael
Murray's
Porter
crazy.
had a bad game. Like that, man. Denver deep, man.
Denver is deep, but I don't know. They're gonna find. I just feel like they're just gonna find.
No, I feel you.
Not in this series.
Mess up. No, I get you. I don't think it's gonna be this.
Not this
It
series.
may not be.
Series.
Like I said, it's a crazy take, and it could be because like I'm just not a huge Jokic fan, and that could be part of it too. But yeah, I mean, if Denver win, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm surprised. Like obviously, like they supposed to win. I feel like that's what everybody feels.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, look, that's the Horsemen Halftime Show for this Wednesday. We will be back again. I'm pretty sure next Wednesday. We're gonna try to at least do this once a week. So Wednesday seems like a good day. Dylan Brooks needs to grow his arms. Bronny
Shanghai Sharks.
Bronny need to fix.
He gonna be over there with Dwight.
Bron
dropping
fix his
triple
foot. Dwight Howard getting 40 and 40 over there though.
And he dropping quadruple.
Yeah, he's
doubles,
dropping quadruples. Like that is crazy to me, bro.
He wild.
And y'all can catch the regular Poor Horsemen's every Monday. Again, like this video for us. Go check
Green
out
Cormino, shout out.
Vino_flight. Go check out. What's your thing again, local big homie? What do you call it? What's it called?
Straightforward.
Yes, check out Straightforward. Doc ain't got nothing to promote. You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't got nothing to promote. but y'all check us out. That has been the Horsemen.
I'm promoting Grand Cormino.
Oh yeah, check out Grand Cormino. Oh, we gonna have a live show also. Oh, this Friday. If you in Houston, pull up on us at Eden. I don't know what the rest of it is, but we gonna be there.
Suavemente.
Yeah, we gonna be there for Cinco de Mayo. And then May 19th, we're gonna do a live show in Houston. We would love to have y'all come down, support the live show. It should be dope. So keep that. We'll have more information about that soon. That's been the halftime show.